Hi friends, welcome to Tutors Funny channel. Today I am going to teach how to make the employee salary calculation system app. This is the UI design of employee salary calculation system app. Let me show the demo. Here I already run the app. Here this is the UI design. Here you can enter the employee name. Here John. Here employee salary. When you are calculating the employee salary, there should be the condition. What is the condition is, this is the condition. If the employee salary is greater than 50,000, include 10% tax. If the employee salary is greater than 30,000, if the employee salary is greater than 30,000, include 5% tax. Otherwise no tax. Here if I enter let me check the program. If I enter the salary as 55,000, you can see if you click OK, here 10% tax should be calculated. Here if I enter here as 35,000, if you click OK, here 5% tax should be calculated, because if the employee's salary is greater than 30,000, include 5% tax. So this would be 35,000. So include 5% tax. Below the range of 30,000, no tax. If I enter 20,000, click OK. Here no tax should be displayed. Okay. This is the program I am going to explain step by step. If you want to clear all the app, if you click OK button, all the things would be clear. Okay, let's start the program step by step, how to do the apping step by step. So let's go to the Android Studio, file, new project, next, here I am select the activity as empty activity, next, here finish. Now your program should be ready. Now here notice that this is your folder app. Here you have the app folder consists of two main folders. One is a Java folder. Another folder is this RIS folder. RIS folder consists of folder layout. The layout folder, if you expand the layout folder consists of the activity main.xml. This is the file which we going to design the app. So first I am going to design the app. So let's double click on this app activity XML. Here the default design should be hello world. This is the default design look hello world. Now I am going to design this one. So here instead of drag and drop the controls, I am going to code. So let's go to the text. Here I am going to code it. So let's this one we have to remove them. Here we have to change the layout as here as linear layout. This one should be linear layout. I am going to change. That's the thing I am going to do. After that, here I am going to change this thing as Android orientation. Here I am going to select as vertical, and at the same time Android gravity center. This is things I am going to do. After that, what I am going to do is same layout. I am going to copy this one linear layout. So I am going to write as linear layout match parent. This one should be match parent. Width and height I am going to select as match parent. After that I am going to do the same stuff as Android orientation. I am going to here I am going to vertical, this time here as vertical, and here also creativity center. I am going to give as a vertical creativity center. Right, that's the stuff I am going to do here. Right, here in this layout I am going to create another linear layout. So inside this linear layout I am going to create another linear layout. So Ctrl C to copy the same thing, paste inside the here, right? After that here I am going to close it. When you open the layout you should close it, okay? Ctrl C to copy this one and Ctrl V to paste here and close it, okay? That's the stuff you have to do, okay? Right. What I did so far is defaultly I have there will be the layout. I change it as linear layout. When you start the layout, it should be closed. After that, I am going inside the linear layout. I am going to create another linear layout. When you start the layout, you should close the layout here. After inside this linear layout, I am going to create inside this linear layout. I am going to create another layout here. Right. So far I did. Right. Now what I am going to do is here. I am going to create first one is this one. Which one? Heading an image. So what I am going to do is I am going to first one for the heading. So I am going to write a text view. Here I am going to write as a text view. Here I am going to text view wrap content and wrap content here. Right. After that here I am going to write as a Android layout margin bottom. Here this one you have to here give as the size as this one 30, right? After that you have to Android creativity, the same thing rather than writing Ctrl C to copy and paste it here, right? Center. After that I am going to write the title. So Android text. So here I am going to string. Here I am going to write the title as EMP title. Right. Here where I am going to make the title is the professional way. Go to the values folder inside the RS folder. Values folder, there will be the file called string.xml. You double click on this. This is the predefined string app name, my application. Okay, this one should be the app name. So you just Ctrl C to copy this one and Ctrl V to paste and here you have to change it as this one as EMP name. You have to call the EMP name. Here you have to write the text which you need. So I have to write as employee salary calculation system. Right. That's the stuff you have to do. Right. This one should be called here. Sorry. This should be EMP title. You have to write as a EMP, not EMP name, EMP title. Right. Now you can see. There are go away. If you click the design, you can see the design over here. Right. Here. Nice. Perfect. Now what I am going to do is I am going to give the size. So Android text size give as here as 35 dB. Right. After that I am going to give as a Android text style as I select as bold. After that I am going to give as a Android text color should be I am going to give as this one primary. Right. Now if you look at the design view here, this should be look like this. Okay. If you want to reduce the size of this, you can reduce here. Okay. If you want to reduce the sizes, you can reduce here. Here instead of dB, here put SP. Little bit you can more. Now I am going to create the put as here as 30. Should be right. This should be enough. Right. Now here what I am going to do is after that I am going to write the another thing, say image view. I am creating image view here. Image view here. Image view I am going to same thing here. I am going to width I am going to give as SP 100 SP. The same thing height as well 100 SP. Right. So here I am going to drag the image as well. So here after that what I am going to do is here I am going to create the Android Creativity Center, and after that I am going to place the image here. Okay. So how to pass the images? My images reside on F drive. So I am going to copy the image as payload here, this one. So right click, copy, and go to the folder which name is Drawable. Okay, inside the RS folder consists of 4 folders. Select the folder which is Drawable. Select the Drawable folder, right click and paste here, this one. You just click OK. It's the same name. If you want to change the name, you can change it. Same name I give right here. Your file should be here. Right now, here you can easily Android source src. Here there will be the drop down. You can select the things here. This is Drawable. Inside the Drawable there should be the file payload. You can select it. Select and go to the design. You can see this is design, simple design you can do. Right here, if you want to bigger image, bigger height and bigger, you can give here. Go to the here. This should be bigger. I'm going to give this one height 200. This one should be 100. Right, that should be enough. Right. Okay. Perfect. Now what I'm going to do is here. I'm going to write the inner stuff. Extra spaces I'm going to remove them here. Right. After that, what I'm going to do is here the same layout. I'm going to create, after in this layout, I'm going to create another layout, linear layout. Here this time also here as I'm going to give as a match parent. This one match parent wrap text. Right, that's the stuff you have to do. After that, what I'm going to do is here I'm going to give the here Android orientation center. So let's in order here this one center orientation. Here orientation I'm going to give as here as horizontal, and orientation or horizontal and creativity center. This should be we have to give. Okay. Right. Because why I give the orientation horizontal being it is look like this. Here it's look like this. This should be orientation. Okay, this vertical means coming like this, orientation means like this, so that I change the layout as like this, orientation. Right, I have changed the layout as orientation. Right, that's the only stuff you have to do. After that, I'm going to create the text view. So text view, I'm going to wrap text. This one should be wrap text. After that, here wrap text. After that, we have to write as here as Android layout margin left 200 sp. We select as. After that, we have to change the Android text. Here we have to string. So we have to change it as this one as employee name, emp name. So let's go to the values folder, double click the string.xml. Same thing, you control C to copy, control V to paste here. This one should be, we have to give as a emp name. Right, so here as we have to change the text as employee name, change it as employee name. Okay, perfect. Now you can go here it's error go away. Now if you want to change the text size, you can give as any size you need, and give let's give as 20 SMP. Right, sorry, not text size, text size, this one, text size. Right, here we have to give as a 20 SP. Right, now after that, Android text style should be bold. Text color, Android text color should be any color you have to give here as here. This one should be give. Right, okay, perfect. Now if you want to check, go to the design. There should be no design, it's available. So let's go above. The problem is what is this one here. Go here, this one image view and text view. Here Android layout I give as a width match pair and height we have to give as a wrap text. That's a problem here. Okay, now here you can get the text here. Here let's remove the design of bold. We know this here we have to, instead of a bold we have to give as a text style is italic. It should be perfect. Text style we have to give as a italic. Right, now you can check here perfect. Okay, right. Now after that what I'm going to do is here I'm going to create the edit text. So here we have to write as a edit text. Here we have to write match parent wrap text. The stuff you have to write. After that we have to write here is Android ID should be here give as this one EMP name. This should be the ID. EMP name should be the ID. Right, that's the only thing we have to do. If you want to change the text color, so Android text color, here we have to give as a something like that. I give as a I give as here is primary. Right, here the writing should be like this here. Okay, that's the only thing you have to do. After that you can set the creativity here as center. Control C to copy, Control V to paste here. Right, creativity center. Now you can check here the design here. It should be look like this. Right, this should be your app look like this. Now here you have to the same thing. You have to leave the things here. Right, you have complete the layout. This one name and this one text only available. So the same layout you have to copy this one. Control C to copy, Control V to paste below. Right, so this is the layout, second layout. This one should be your same thing. You have to change the thing as here. This one as EMP salary. This one salary, EMP salary. You have to change as salary. So let's go to the text XML. Here just copy this one. Control C to copy, Control V to paste here. This one should be employee salary. Here you have to change this one as employee salary, EMP salary. Right, the same text you have to give here as well. This one here. Right, here you give. Right, the same design you have to give. Right, now here you have to change the ID as employee cell. Any name you can write it as employee salary or something. Right, now you can successfully design. Right, if you design one thing, after that you have to copy and paste and change the text as well. That's the easy way. Right, here Control C to copy this one, paste below. This one should be employee text. Right, after that go text string. This one Control C to copy, Control V to paste here. This one should be changed as tax. We no need employee text, we remove them. This one should be EMP text. Right, now you can go and check the design. Right, here you have to change this one as EMP text. That's the only thing you have to do. Right, now can you see the design here? This should be your design view. Right, okay, perfect. Now if you need, you can change this one as a field employee text. Right, now here it's look awesome. Right, now here after that I need the total one. This one I want to design the net salary. This one net salary, and I need two OK buttons. So let's moving to the design now. Design here text. After that again I am copy this layout. Control C to copy, Control V to paste. Right, here I am going to this time I am going to change this one as a employee net cell. So end cell, we have to change the end cell because it's the net salary calculation. So here go here as end cell. here you have to write a full one, net salary, employee net salary, right? That's the thing we have to write, right? Now let's go to the here we have to change this one as a emp ncl mean net salary, right? Now let's design here. It's what is this one, why it's coming like this? emp text, here I remove them, control C to copy, control V to paste here. emp text here I remove them, right? emp text here, that's why the problem will be, right? That's the thing you have to do, right? Now you can check, complete your form design is well. I need 2 buttons to complete the design part, so let's go to the text. So here again I'm going to copy this to this layout, linear layer, control C to copy, control V to paste below. This time I don't need text view and edit view, let's remove them. Instead of that I need 2 buttons, so we have to write a button here, wrap text, this one should be wrap text. Here we have to give the name of the button, Android text should be, here I have to write as a string, here we have to write as a btn, okay, this should be the button. So let's go here, string, so here I have to change as this one, control C to copy, control V to paste here. This one should be btn, okay. You can give the name of the button, okay, right? This is the name of the button, okay, right? That's the thing you have to give. Now here, right, that's the thing you have to give, right? Now if you need to change the color of the button, you have to give as here Android background color. You have to change it as this one as a this one primary, you can give as a primary color. Here you can give, you can see, right? If you want to change the text color, you can give here whatever you need. So let's here this is the color, right? Now I'm going to create another button, so let's copy this one and control C to copy, control V to paste below. Here this button I'm going to give as a cancel, right? Cancel. So let's go to the string.xml, here control C to copy this one, control V to paste here, btn cancel, this one should be btn cancel. Here also you have to give as a cancel, right? That's the stuff you have to do, right? Why, what's the problem? btn cancel, this one, right? Now here this one, this color should be, I change it as a color isn't, this one, right? Now you can look at the design. Now here this should be the design, okay? Now if you want to look at the app, here you can check the app. This one should be running, grill should be running, right? The app is ready. Design view, you can check the design view now. Problem is in the drawable image. Here this image is a problem. So what I am going to do is here right click and I am going to delete the image. Safe deleted, right? Delete anyway, right? The image has been deleted. Again go to the folder, copy this image and here go select the drawable folder, right click, paste. Here you have to change it at this one, drawable. Earlier this one should be the default available. I select and OK, click OK, so that you have to select this one, drawable, click OK, click OK. That's the only thing you have to do, right? That's the only thing we have to do. Now go here, everything are fine, right? Now let's execute the fun. right. Now here app should be working fine. Here this should be working fine. In my next class I'm going to teach how to code them. I hope you guys understood so far. If you have any doubt you can ask me. Thank you for watching. Hi guys, welcome to Tutors Funny channel. In our last class we saw the UI design of the app. In this class I am going to teach how to code this. So let's go to the text. Here if you want to change the text color, instead of black you have to change as white. You can change. Here if you installed Photoshop, here there will be the color codes. If you click on this color, here there will be a lot of color codes available. You can change it. Here the white should be, this is the color code. You just copy this one and you can paste. The button, you have to go to the button, relevant button. This should be the text color should be here. You have to change the text color as here, Android text color. You have to paste it. Whatever you copy, you have to paste this one here. The same color you have to copy, Control C to copy, Control V to paste here. Right, now you can check here. Here this should be changed as a black, white. Now it's perfect. Design should be perfect. Right, now let's go to the codes. Right, if you want to change the my name, instead of my name, employee salary calculation system, that thing also you have to change. Go to the string.xml. If you want to change the app name, you can change here as well. Here I'm going to change it as the same name. I'm going to change here. This one, Control C to copy, this one, Control V to paste here. Now here, go here. This one should be, title should be changed. Right. Now let's go to the coding. So when you go to the codes part, go to the Java folder. Inside the Java folder, this one here. This one is the main activity. Double click on the main activity. Open the main activity. Here, this is the blank main activity folder as a file. So here you have to create 4 variables. So here you have to write as edit text. You have to there will be the edit text. Edit text consists of 4. So we have to make 4. ed1 editable text, ed2, ed3, ed4. Right. After that we need one button, 2 buttons, button btn1. Let me name it as btn1. This one btn2. Right. That's the stuff we have to keep. Right. That's the thing we have to keep. Right. Now here the button, this 2 button, I didn't give the ID here, so we have to give the ID here. Android ID here we have to give as btn1. Okay, this one we have to give as Android ID here btn2. Okay, right. ID should be must. Okay, the ID, Android ID should be must. Right, that's the stuff you have to do first. Right, now let's go to the main activity. Here inside the onCreate method, below the activity main here I'm going to get these variables here and assign to the relevant editable text box. So ri dot, this one I am assigning to text box 1, which one is a emp name. I am going to assign to emp name in this text box, which name is emp name. You can check here. Here ID should be emp name. You can here. You have to assign the ID here. Okay. Right. The same stuff you have to give the remaining text boxes also. This one 2. This one should be 3. This one should be 4. Here I am going to change it as this one as ID dot emp salary. Third text box ID should be tax emp. What is the thing? emp tax salary. What is, go here, what we gave the name as here. emp cell. This one here id should be, this one should be id. So here this one emp cell, that should be the id I give here. I'm going to write as here as dot emp tax. That should be emp tax salary, that should be the id I written here. That's why it's here the id should be I written as id emp tax salary. So instead of here we have to remove the salary stuff, that should be the wrong stuff. Emp tax, it's enough for the id, that should be the things. So you have to write this id dot emp tax. Right, final stuff should be here as net cell, emp end cell mean net cell. Okay, these are the id we have gave into the each and every edit text. Okay, this is the id. Okay, this id you have to get there. Okay, in the coding view. Right. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I have to remaining two stuff. One is button 1 equal find by id r dot btn 1, that should be button 1 id. Button 2 id btn 2 equal find view by id r dot id dot btn 2, that should be the 2. Right. Okay, now what I'm going to do is here I'm going to get first button. Okay, here button 1 mean if I click this button, what happen? Okay, it's calculate all the salary and tax and net salary. So that we have to write this code for button. So button, what is the name of the button here? btn 1. Okay, this is the id of that button, it assigned to the variable btn. Okay, this variable I created here. So here getting the variable here btn 1 dot set on click listener. Here we have to write as a new view listener. Okay, press enter key, it's generate the code itself, right, like this. Now here instead of writing the code here, I'm going to write code like this. It is easy way to understand. So here we have to write as this one. So here we have to write two things. I'm going to write the code here. Okay, so second button I'm going to get again btn. So not here, I'm going to get the buttons btn button below. Okay. btn 2 dot set on click listener new view here. Second button code also I get here. Okay, now inside you can write the code. Okay, the same thing you can write. Instead of writing here, I'm going to write the separate function and do the things. So public void, here I'm going to here you have to calculate create the function as emp cell, employee salary calculation system. I'm going to create the function as emp cell here. Right, the stuff I'm going to write. So we have to control X to cut off this one. What's the problem is here is we have to change them. We have to write. Okay, right. Here you have to write the code as well. Here you can write the first one as first one you have to equal into the first double data type. You have to write as a double, create the variable salary equal double data type should be double, pass double. We have to convert this text box. This is the salary enter text box. This one we have to get it. This is salary when the user enter the salary on this text box, it store the variables this one e2. So you have to call here ed2 dot getText. Here we have to convert as a toString method. That's the only thing we have to do. Right. After that we have to do the create another variable double tax. This is another variable tax. Right. We have to create two variables and equal into the text box here. So here I'm going to do is here I'm going to check the condition. First one should be, what is the condition? If the employee salary is greater than 50,000 include 10 percentage text. So if salary, get this salary, when the person enter the salary on this text box, which is assigned to the variable text salary variable, this is a text box name, so it is passing to the variable salary, this variable. So you have to write here is greater than 50,000 include 10 percentage text. How to write is here, text equal this variable already created above, get here equal salary multiply 10 percentage we have included. That's stuff we have to write. Okay. Now if the employee get more than 30,000 include 5 percentage tax. So we have to Ctrl C to copy this one, Ctrl V to paste here. We have to write here 5 percentage tax, right? Otherwise no tax. So you have to else part you have to write as otherwise no tax. Here we have to copy them, Ctrl C to copy, Ctrl V to paste here. You have to put here as 0. Okay, below the range of 30,000 tax should be 0, right? No tax will be provided, right here. After that I'm going to assigning to the text boxes where the result should be displayed. Okay, so result should be displayed employee text box, this text boxes and net salary text box. Okay, text should be displayed here, net salary display here. So what I'm going to do is here ed2, sorry, not this one. What is that text box for text salary text ed3 net salary mean this variable. So you have to call it ed3 dot set text. Here we have to write as we have to convert the result. So string dot value of, here we have to write the text. We have to call the text variable here. Okay, if the salary is above this range, this text should be included. So this text should be calling. Okay, so after that what I'm going to do is here I'm going to create the another variable here. Ctrl C to copy this one here, end cell. Here you have to get that variable end cell. End cell equal, we have to salary minus tax, salary minus tax. Okay, I'm going to calculate the net salary. So I'm going to, from the salary I'm going to minus it the text. So here I'm going to display the net salary in which text box, text box 4. So Ctrl C to copy, Ctrl C to paste here ed4. Here we have to change it as a end cell. The final answer should be available in the end cell. That's the coding we have to write. Okay, let's check them whether it's working fine or not. So here if you write everything, if you click OK button, it wasn't work, it will not work. We have to call this function, Ctrl C to copy this function to this on click method here within the on click method. Okay, the same code you can write, here as well. Okay, if you write the separate function and call, it's easy way. Okay, right, now let's check whether it's working fine or not. Okay, now it's working. Right now here you can enter the name John and salary you can enter as 55,000. If you click OK button, what is the problem here? Let's go to the error. Where's the error coming from? Here, this is the invalid double. The error is coming from here. Line of here, the error is coming from. Let me check here. ed2. ed2 means the salary text box. The name should be correct or not. Here, the name should be the problem. emp end cell. So that not be the name. The name should be emp salary. That should be the wrong. So sorry. Click on this emp cell. So here emp salary. This should be the name of the text box. That is a wrong. Okay. Here you can check it. What is the ID you can give? emp salary. Okay. I wrote emp end cell net salary. So it's taken this text box. Okay. The values is not available on this text box. So the text box name is emp salary. Now it's working fine. Okay, let's check. Now you can check here. Right. Now let's enter the employee name, salary 55,000. Click OK. Now here 10% tax should be calculated. Your net salary amount should be calculated here. Okay, if you enter the salary as 36,000, what happened? You can check here. 5% tax should be calculated. If you below the range of this 25,000, what happened? You can see here there will be no tax should be calculated here. Okay, let's do the stuff is a cancel button. If you click cancel button, all the form should be clear. So let's, here we have to write as here as, here we have to, instead of the cancel, we have to give as a clear. Okay, that should be the wrong. That should not the cancel button. It's a clear. So goes to the buttons. Here we have to write this this as clear. Here we have to change the text as here string. Here we have to change this one as a clear. Right, here also clear. Right, that should be the right. Now let's see here. Right, should be clear. Okay, fine. Now here what I'm going to do is here second button should be clear. Okay, we already written the method, this one. Here you have to call the function. I'm going to write another function here. Here open the function. Here I am close it. Under the function, here I'm going to write another function. I'm going to write here is public void clear. I'm going to write another function is clear. We have to write here as what I'm going to write is here. We have to write here as ed1.set text. We have to clear here. After that, Control C to copy this one, Control V to paste here. This one too. The same thing you have to copy and paste here. ed3. This one should be ed4. Right. All the text boxes should be clear. After clear, it is focused on the first edit textable. Okay, once the form is clear and it is enter the new record here. So you have to focus. You have to call the focus method. So ed1.request focus. You have to call this method request focus. It is focused on the first text box for entering the new record. Right. Now let's execute the program and check. Right, now here, now I'm going to write the name here. Salary, I'm going to write 60,000. Click OK. Here all the salary should be calculated. If you click clear button, oh okay, the problem is this, I haven't called this method. Control C to copy, Control V to paste here. the form load I haven't called here on click method. That's the things, right? Now again I'm going to okay. Now here I'm going to enter the name again, salary 60,000, click OK. Employee salary calculated well. If you click clear button, here all the records should be clear, and here cursor will be focused on the first text box, employee name text box. Now you can enter the new name here. Okay, you can do like this. Okay, I hope you guys you understood the app well. If you have any doubt, you can ask me anytime. Thank you for watching.